What is up, folks? Alejandro, Jorge's twin brother here, back for another episode of 2 Minute Tutorials, a segment where I think I'm just going to take over here, and I think this is probably my place on the channel. Yeah, there you have it. Jorge has been promising to show this rubber band trick for a while, and since he, being the procrastinator that he is, I thought, this is where I can step in and do a little reveal. Really cool thing you can do with just one rubber band. You can hand it out for inspection. There's no other rubber bands anywhere. And you just say, look, if I just pinch the ends like this, it doesn't always work, but if I could pinch the ends together, I can actually get these two ends to link right here and loop together. Now, usually before we can even make it any further, the spectator wants to argue, and you just say, well, look, here, I'll just show you. And you just take the ends and you just pull really good, and just like that, they are completely linked. So of course the spectator's going to want to see it, but before you hand it out to him, you just say, okay, perfect, here you go. And then they're mad because you destroyed it. Let's get it. Alright guys, very simple to do, very simple to do. What you're going to want to do is, I'll just show you the mechanics of it for right now, but you just basically want to twist the band like this to where it's crossing. You take your right index and hook it in this. I'll do an over the shoulders here in just a second. Or you could do your middle finger too. It actually does work better with the middle finger. And you're using your thumb and middle finger to pinch this one on this side. So actually I'll just do it here because it'll be easier to see. So if I'm holding it, I'm twisting it upwards. My middle finger's coming through. I grab that just like that. So again, twist. You can actually start with your middle finger in it like this. Now as far as presentation, I always start like this. And you say, it doesn't always work, but sometimes you can get these two. If I pinch off the ends, you can get them to link together. And usually on the offbeat, that's where I'll get into the move. You could just slip your middle finger in just like that. Twist. You have your thumb and finger, and you're kind of reaching downward. And you're grabbing this lower one right here. And then you're using these to reach over and grab the one that was laying across your middle finger. And so if I was to just lay it on my finger, it would look like this. But you see this looping action that just happened there. So now you're in this position that you originally were, where you had the two ends pinched, but now it looks like they impossibly link themselves together. Now to get out of this is very easy. All you have to do is just let go and kind of straighten it out. I like to actually go ahead and flip this back around like this and pinch these two ends together and kind of get in that similar position, and then I just act like I'm ripping it apart even though it's not linked at this moment. Here's a really quick run through at this point. So you have your middle finger, which is in the rubber band. You take your left forefinger and thumb and just twist it upwards, just like that, to where you take your right middle and thumb and you reach over. You can kind of use your middle finger on the left hand to kind of push over, so that kind of helps. But you want to grab this one that's down here by your middle finger on the left hand. So once you grab that, you immediately want to use these pinchers, your forefinger and thumb on the left hand, to grab this piece laying on the top of the right middle finger. Once you're in this position, you got it. So then you can just kind of get back into position, kind of cover it for a second, and just act like you're doing whatever, and then bam, they're looped. Ta-da! Alright, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that little rubber band piece. It's something that me and Jorge, we did since we were kids. Actually discovered it on vacation in North Carolina, Emerald Isle of all places, in the car, messing with rubber bands, and just came across it. Sure, many people know this, just something that we figured out. Hey, thanks for stopping by once again, and guys, have an enjoyable, like Jorge says, have an enjoyable weekend. We're crazy around here. God bless.